Saoirse Ronan has quickly become one of the most impressive actresses in Hollywood. She has been acting since she was 12 in movies like Atonement, and ever since, her fame has skyrocketed. Over the course of her career, she has been nominated for 4 Academy Awards. Her versatility as a performer can be seen throughout her body of work. She can be funny, heartbreaking, badass, and lovable without ever hitting a false note. As her popularity grows, she has cemented herself as a huge talent who will no doubt be making interesting and acclaimed work for years to come. For die-hard fans, and for those looking to know more about this actress, here are 10 facts about Saoirse Ronan. She is the second youngest person to have multiple Oscar nominations. Ronan is an absolute queen in the industry, and she's been stealing critics' hearts since her childhood roles way back in the early 2000s. She received her first Oscar nomination when she was only 13 years old. Her second nomination was received when she was 21. Angela Lansbury holds the record for the youngest person to receive multiple Oscar nominations. She received her second nomination when she was 20. She doesn't take on trivial roles. It's astounding that Ronan has been able to snatch some of the best leading lady roles in movies that have critic acclaim and for which she continues to get nominated for an Academy Award. It's not just luck, Ronan picks her roles based on what they have to offer. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, she said that she's most interested in playing fleshed-out characters who capture her interest and hold her attention. She said, "From a purely selfish point of view, I've always wanted to play characters who are well-rounded and interesting and smart, or who are intelligently written. That was always a priority for me, to play someone who, even if they were only in a few scenes, really had something to them." Her first kiss was on a movie set. Being a super talented child actress means that certain things will be different for you than for other mere mortals. For Ronan, it means having her first kiss on set. She was 11 at the time, and it happened on the set of her first film I Could Never Be Your Woman, with another child actor. She said in an interview, "The kiss only lasted 3 seconds, but we had to do about 8 takes. I was a phenomenal kisser by the end." She almost played Scarlet Witch. Ronan was considered for the role that ultimately went to Elizabeth Olsen, but decided to turn it down to star in smaller movies like Lady Bird. Being in the Marvel Universe takes up a large amount of time for not that much screen time. Ronan is really picky about the roles she takes and how she spends her time. She auditioned for Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter. While we are happy that Evanna Lynch played Luna Lovegood in the Harry Potter series, we can't deny Saoirse Ronan would have been amazing in the role. However, when she auditioned to play Luna in Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, luck wasn't on her side. The then 12-year-old actress was turned down as the producers thought she was too young. She designed one of Ed Sheeran's tattoos. Fans may not know that Ronan has dabbled in a tattoo design. As she explained in an interview with The Graham Norton Show, she spent an evening with Ed Sheeran while the two were filming the music video for his song Galway Girl, one of many Ed Sheeran music videos with small details fans may not have noticed. One scene in the music video features Ronan writing Galway Grill on Sheeran's arm, only for the singer-songwriter to have her handwriting permanently inked on his skin by a tattoo artist with a misspelling. She said, "It wasn't my idea to do the bad spelling. Ed's been saying to people at his gig that I just misspelled the word girl, but I didn't." According to Ronan, the Galway Grill tattoo idea was the brainchild of Sheeran's tour manager. She starred in her first acting gig alongside her father. Acting runs in the family. Her dad, Paul Ronan, is an actor as well. In fact, her father's acting skill is what led her family back to Ireland from New York when she was just a tot. She told The Telegraph, "My dad started out in construction, then he became a bartender, and eventually, he was discovered by another Irish actor in the bar." According to a 2018 interview with The Wall Street Journal, Ronan's very first acting gig was a short Irish art house film in which her father also appeared. This initial experience in front of the camera is what inspired her to pursue acting as a career. She said, "They needed a kid for it, and they just asked me to do it as a favor. I just loved it as soon as I started." Peter Jackson didn't meet her before giving her the lead in Lovely Bones. At the time, Ronan was in Ireland and sent in her audition tape. Peter Jackson was so impressed he gave her the lead role without meeting her. He wanted an unknown for the role of Susie Salmon. However, halfway through filming, Ronan was nominated for an Oscar, a Golden Globe, and a BAFTA for her role in Atonement. She wants to delve into directing. Her dream is to become a Hollywood director. During her teenage years, she could frequently be seen filming short videos with her friends, directing their acting. She loved being behind the camera as much as she loved being in front of it. While she's never directed in Hollywood, it's something that Ronan talks about being very interested in. She said to Harper Bazaar, "I was more drawn to that as a kid than I was to acting. I always learn the most from the directors. It's their vision you're bringing to life." She's an advocate for many organizations. Ronan has been a huge influence for so many organizations and groups. She is an ambassador for the Irish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Children and supports Home Sweet Home, an Irish charity helping the homeless. She also was one of the most prominent faces advocating for gay marriage during the equality referendum in 2015 and keeps urging Hollywood directors to show more same-sex couples on the big screen.